taken time out from making your new film here in France to do your first TV interview?
I was homesick, and I missed America.
We've heard that you've already recorded a follow-up album to Around the World in a Day, and that it represents a return to your funk roots. What can you tell us about it?
Don't you like surprises? Guess not. It is true, I record very fast. It goes even quicker now that the girls help me. The girls meaning Wendy and Lisa, not these girls. I don't really think I left my funk roots to begin with anywhere along the line. Around the World in a Day is a funky album.
Why didn't you release any singles or videos before Around the World in a Day came out?
Because I wanted this album to be listened to and judged, critiqued, listened to as a whole. Dig?
Your new video and single is called America. How would you characterize it?
Straightforward, forwardly patriotic.
See a strong James Brown influence in your performances. Do you agree?
James Brown played a big influence on my style. When I was about 10 years old, my stepdad put me on the stage with him, and I danced a little bit until the bodyguard took me off. The reason why I like James Brown so much is on my way backstage, on my way out, I saw some of the finest dancing girls I've ever seen in my life. And I think, in that respect, he influenced me by his control over his group, dancing girls. Another big influence was Joni Mitchell. She taught me a lot about color. Sound. And to her, I'm very grateful. I strive for originality in my work, and hopefully it'll be perceived that way.
You've worked with quite a number of other artists and directed their videos. Now you've started your own record label, Paisley Park. What are you striving for?
One thing I try to do with the things that I direct, mainly for our acts, is go for the different, the out of the norm, the avant-purple, so to speak. Our record label and all our acts, the music that we produce is an alternative. And if someone wants to go along for that ride, then cool. Paisley Park is an alternative. I'm not saying it's greater or better. It's just something else. It's multicolored, and it's very fun.
Your new movie is called Under the Cherry Moon. What's it about?
It's a French film. And it's a black and white French film. And she's in it. She could explain the film better.
C'est un très beau film noir et blanc et avec plein de personnages fantastiques. L'histoire d'un pianiste qui s'appelle Christopher et d'une jeune fille très très riche qui s'appelle Mary Sharon. Et puis ils tombent amoureux l'un de l'autre. Et puis là-dedans, moi je suis une fille complètement folle avec des couettes, des mini-jupes. Et je suis la concierge. Voilà, c'est tout. That's it.
A lot of people were offended by what they saw as sexism in Purple Rain. What's your reaction?
Wait. I didn't write Purple Rain. Someone else did. And it was a story, a fictional story, and it should be perceived that way, and nothing else. Violence is something that happens in everyday life, and we were only telling a story. I wish it was looked at that way, but I don't think anything we did was unnecessary. Sometimes for the sake of humor, we may have went overboard, and if that was the case, then I'm sorry, but it was not the intention.
You've been criticized for selling out, for concentrating on the white rock market and leaving your black fans behind.
I was brought up in a black and white world. And yes, black and white, night and day, rich and poor, black and white. And I listened to all kinds of music when I was young. And when I was younger, I always said that one day I was going to play all kinds of music and not be judged for the color of my skin, but the quality of my work. And hopefully that will continue. I think there are a lot of people out there that understand this.
You've been criticized for not showing up at the We Are the World recording session last January. Why weren't you there?
We had talked to the people that were doing the USA for Africa. And they said it was cool that I gave up a song for the album, which was the best thing for both of us, I think. I'm strongest in a situation where I'm surrounded by people I know. It's better that I did it that way, the music, than going down and participating there. I probably would have just clammed up with so many great people in the room. I'm an admirer of all people who participated in that particular outing, and I don't want there to be any hard feelings.
After the Purple Rain tour, you said you wouldn't tour again. Have you changed your mind yet?
No. I don't plan on touring for a while. There's so many other things to do.
Purple Rain made you a superstar. Are you concerned about the isolation and inevitable backlash superstardom brings?
One thing I'd like to say is that I don't live in a prison, and I'm not afraid of anything. I haven't built any walls around myself. I'm just like anyone else. I need love and water, and I'm not afraid of a backlash, and I don't really consider myself a superstar. I live in a small town, and I always will, because I can walk around and be me. And That's all I want to be. That's all I ever tried to be. I didn't know what was going to happen. I just tried to do my best.
You make a lot of references to God, sin, temptation, and so on in your songs. Just what are your religious beliefs?
I believe in God. There's only one God. And I believe in the afterworld. Hopefully, we'll all see it. I am been accused of a lot of things contrary to this. And I just want people to know that I'm very sincere in my beliefs. And I pray every night. And I don't ask for much. I just say thank you. All the time.